Brent with Zepol Labs out here in beautiful my house, California. And I just wanted to do a follow-up video, a part 2 video of that rodent pigeon exclusion job I did in El Dorado Hills because I didn't have a cameraman. I've got my son being the cameraman right now, and I wanted to show you exactly how I did it. So if you think of the roof junction, right? You've got a face of the roof junction, and then you've got going down the side of the roof junction. Now, you want to measure an inch larger than where you need to be on everything, because it's better to be an inch too long, because you can always trim more off, than being an inch too short. Then you got to completely cut a new piece, right? So let's just imagine going down the face is 9 inches, and so you really want to go an inch larger, so that's 10 inches, and then let's say it's just 9 inches going down the face. So really you want to go 10 inches. Right, so you have those two measurements. So we're going to go 10 and 10 going down the side. So we're going to actually cut a piece that's 20 inches long. And then let's just say the top piece also is 9 inches for ease of the job, but your measurements will vary. They could be 24 inches, it could be 29 inches going down the side. But essentially the math is exactly the same. You want to keep it. You want to go an inch larger, you can always trim more off. So let's say it's 9 inches on the face and 9 inches going down. So I'm going to go 10 inches on the face, 10 inches going down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to measure my piece. If you want to come in, take a look. I'm going to see my line here at 20 inches. I'm going to make that cut. All right, as soon as I know where my cut is, because we're 10 inches on the face, 9 inches with an inch large, and 10 inches down the side, 9 inches with an inch large. Now, there's my mid mark. First, actually, we'll cut the top off too. So that's 9 inches. And an inch large. So we're going to go 10 there. 20 by 10. You can just cut down the line. It's really easy. This is 1/4 inch galvanized hardware cloth. You can find it at Home Depot. All these products actually you can find at Home Depot. From the measuring tape, your local hardware store, Milwaukee scissors, those are at Home Depot. Lowe's carries a different product. Stapler, you can find that at Home Depot. They also carry two different kinds of staples. You have like more of this blunt one, if you want to come in and see that. It's more of a blunt one. And then you've got this teethed one. Now that's really helpful if you're going through like compressed fiberboard on the exterior, if you're going through PVC piping, if you need to attach it somewhere where you're going through a harder material. Okay, so now we've got our piece, 20 by 10, and I did all of this. Hardware store, Milwaukee scissors, those are at Home Depot. Lowe's carries a different product. Stapler, you can find that at Home Depot. They also carry two different kinds of staples. You have like more of this blunt one, if you want to come in and see that. It's more of a blunt one. And then you've got this teethed one. Now that's really helpful if you're going through like compressed fiberboard on the exterior, if you're going through PVC piping, if you need to attach it somewhere where you're going through a harder material. Okay, so now we've got our piece, 20 by 10, and I did all this on the ground. Now, remember, the face was only 9 inches. Oh, so the bottom piece, because we cut it an inch larger, you're gonna bend that bottom piece. We're gonna create structure now to this piece, because this piece is really flimsy. Honestly, when I'm doing this work, and especially when I'm up in the roof junction, I'm wearing eye protection. I've got my ANSI gloves on, because this product will tear your hands up if you're not wearing the proper PPE. And I've had this product actually come back and hit me in the face. So you definitely want to make sure you're wearing the proper PPE when you do this. So if you want to come in and take a look, I'm going to bend the bottom of this piece And you see already it's getting a little bit of structure. See that? Only about 3 squares. Remember I said it's 1/4 inch, so two squares, 3 squares, you want to give yourself a little extra material. But now, to make the face of it, you're at 9 inches, but you're going to go an inch larger. And if you want to come in and take a look at this, right where that 10-inch mark is, you're going to make a cut right there, where your 10-inch mark is. Now you're going to be able to bend the material and make that perfect little square. Just bend it into shape. You see already our pieces coming together. Excess pieces, you can just get rid of those. Don't need those, save those for another job. So now you can see, there's your face of the material. I hope you can see that. There's your face of the material, and there's your material going down the side. Now, you can actually take the measurements of your barge rafter, right where it starts and then where it ends, and then you can just make that gradual cut of wherever your opening is to wherever the end of your roof is. See that? Now, often you'll have a barge rafter right there that you'll have to cut out. And remember, they are 2x8s, but really technically they are 1 3/4. So this is 1/4 inch material, so every 4 is 1 inch. So you want to go, gosh, I don't even go that big, but I'll make cuts down the side. Honestly, I'll hold the piece up a lot of times on the barge rafter and just make those little marks on my piece of screen to get it just right on size. There you go. Now you shape that, you cut that to size. You go down your barge rafter, you can staple it into the barge rafter here, staple, 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 staple down the sides. Since you cut the top too large too, you can bend that piece into shape like that. Staple, staple, staple on the top. And no pigeon, no roof rat is gonna get into that if you shape it tight enough. So this is exactly how I would do a pigeon control job. And this is exactly how I would shape the piece. And again, because you cut it too large to begin with, if you need to make extra adjustments, extra shaping, you can absolutely do that. But you can see already, now that piece has got structure, it's gonna hold up, and most importantly, that is going to be pigeon proof. If you're having pigeon problems, try to do it yourself. If you need extra help, give us a call. Zepol Labs, 1-800-691-9245, 1-800-691-9245, serving the greater Sacramento area. Thanks for watching.